this old house, gotta get out. Gonna get a little bit loud. Cold drinks and friends all around. Headed to the lake.
Well, guys, I haven't done a video in a while. Lights are out. Guess just a little bit of storm came through. So it's the perfect time to give you a quick update on what's going on with the car. I'm out here wrenching on it right now, so let's take a look at it. Well, right now everything's kind of in a chaotic mess. The engine's over here, the parts of the rear end, the axles are over here, the chunks over there. I just put new spring on that side, the old spring's there, the old spring's still on the other side. Transmission's over there. The cross member is outside over there. I don't even know what that is. But so here we go. So this is what we got. We've got a cart full of parts and all. Some parts didn't make it back on, got changed with other parts. New carburetor up there, which I'm probably going to go through again because it's sitting up there. So here's what we've got. We've got pretty much a shell with glass in it that I've got half the front suspension back on. The rear suspension and axles and everything are completely taken out of it. The interior is pretty much gutted. It's got one seat in it and I'm trying to do some fitting there. And we're still waiting on parts. Drive shaft's over there. We're still waiting on some parts to get here. The same engine basically is going back in it. I didn't do any more to it. I just straightened out some issues that it had. Same transmission is going back in. I'm not doing anything to it but changing the fluid in it. The rear end is getting some changes. So basically we're sitting here in a pile of parts with a couple of weeks left to go. I think 2 weeks. 2 weeks left to go. So hopefully some of our stuff will be getting here fairly quickly. So yeah. I didn't want to take a whole lot of time. I just wanted to give everybody a quick update. I know I got some fans out there that look forward to seeing this car on the track. A couple of quick things. First off, hats off to Quick Performance. When we broke a axle in Mooresville last year, some things shuffled around and all, and we were pretty much down to the wire. We had, I think maybe there's some rain delays and stuff, and some races got postponed and things. I can't remember exactly how it worked, but anyway, we had our back against the wall. We only had a week, maybe 8 days or 9 days or something like that, from the time I tore the car apart to the time I needed to be at the track again for the next race. Called Quick Performance. They rushed me a set of axles. I'll put in a picture of the axles here in a second. They've got, I don't even know what it adds up to be. Where was Mooresville at? I think we had, what, 6 races after that. They've got, I don't know, they got 25, 30 passes on them. They still look brand hammer new. They don't look like they've ever been put in a vehicle. I'll put a picture of those in. So my hat's off to Quick Performance. Not only did they work with me and rush me a quick set of axles, but they've actually held up extremely well. I beat the snot out of this car, so the fact that anything holds together is amazing. We're changing, the only changes that are made between last year and this year is I'm changing some things on the interior, of course, but the rear gear is going to change to an undisclosed ratio. The front springs are changing, and the rear springs, and that's about all we're changing. The car ran great. We started really finding a groove toward the end of the year, and we started making consistent passes, which is what you always want to wait for before you make changes. At least that's what I'm told. So we started making consistent passes, and we started making consistent times, and we started making consistent trashy 6-foot times. The only thing I can think is that the car, the suspension wasn't working and it's not launching right. So we hope we're gonna get that 60-foot time straightened out with some of these changes that we made. We're still waiting on a couple of parts to get here. Lord willing, they will get here in time. One of the parts that I'm waiting on, I can't actually put the interior in the car until it gets here, so can't race without, you know, something to sit on. Well, I guess I could bolt a seat down and just have a naked interior with a seat in it, but that wouldn't put on a very good image for what Southeast Gases is trying to portray. So I would like to get the interior done in this car. All right, so that's an update on the car. I will say this, I may be jumping the gun, and I normally don't like to jump the gun, but I will say that we have an item that we're going to go pick up Saturday, hopefully. I really don't want to jinx it by saying anything about it, because we just have a handshake deal over the phone right now. If somebody gets there before I do, I would hope the guy would still honor our handshake deal, but if anything happens and it falls through, then, you know, it does. I'm not going to be brokenhearted either way. But if it goes through Saturday, I'm going to go pick up something that is going to be a long-term project, but it's going to be a step up in our game as far as racing. So that's about all I want to say about that. So anyway, I just want to do a quick update, let y'all know what's going on, because I hadn't done a video in a while. So y'all stay tuned. Lord willing, we're going to have some new parts here in a few days, and we'll be able to get the rest of this car back together and keep on trucking. And we will see y'all in Mount Olive, Alabama at Lassiter Mountain Dragway the 9th of next month. So we have, I don't even have a calendar standing out here. I think it's 2 weeks. So we'll see you then. Till next time, God bless y'all.
I'm tired of this old house, gotta get out. Gonna get a little bit loud. Cold drinks and friends all around. Headed to the lake.